Ahoy, hoy, hoy! Gads here, Buckshot Prospector. We're doing a bit of gardening today. We have a new and improved camera as well, so you'll be able to see some really wider shots and some better detailed shots. I got rid of my phone because, it was just getting way worse every single time I went out. We've had a few things happen since my last video. I had a battle with slugs. For a week, it was just non-stop me trying to control them. I tried multiple methods. The first method I used was making beer traps. So I put a jar in the ground and filled it with beer, hoping to attract the slugs so they drink the beer and they get drunk. That was one suggested method. That only attracted a few slugs. Then I tried use coffee grounds and put them around all the garden beds. That didn't work. I saw slugs going across the coffee, so it didn't really detract them from actually eating some of the veggies, and they decimated a lot of the veggies. Then I used a spray which was a mix of garlic, really hot chilies and dishwashing detergent. That seemed to work a bit, but yeah, I was still coming out every single night, and when I come out at night, there was slugs everywhere. I didn't realize how many slugs there were that were coming onto the veggie patch and just absolutely just munching on everything. They destroyed my dill, they destroyed some of Kyle's squash, and a few other things here and there. So I was going out every single night and picking them off, spraying the plants, trying to prevent them from actually just getting this crop. And by the last kind of day, they were still kind of around, but there was less of them, but there were still slugs around. So what I did was I got some organic snail pellets, and they're pet friendly in small amounts. So I've got to still be careful with these because I've got Ollie and I don't want him being poisoned at all. These snail pellets, as soon as I put them down, slugs have not come back. They've just disappeared completely. So these pellets do the trick. They absolutely decimated the dill and had a go at the basil. Dill's not there at all. There's one surviving dill. They munched on some of the cabbage, but kind of got away from it a fair bit. Kyle's squash, only 2 remain. The other 2 got eaten. The broccoli, some of the lower branches started being chewed up. It's going to flower though, so I'm a bit concerned about that. I don't know what to do. I'm starting to think that it might be actually broccolini. They had a little nibble on some of the capsicum. The 2 remaining pumpkins, one's going all right, the other one's kind of struggling a bit. Another tactic I used was putting cardboard down over wet ground, and they're supposed to be appealed to going under the cardboard during the daytime. That didn't work. So the plants are looking all right. The lettuce is growing really good. The slugs also got to some of my carrots, so that kind of was a bit annoying. But also, after having my sunflowers be decimated by the slugs, I decided to plant some seeds into some seedling mix, and the sunflowers are going really good right now. The slugs also decimated my spinach, which sucks. The slugs also decimated the cucumbers. There's one there and there's one there. All the other ones have been eaten. After speaking to a few people in my last gardening video, a few people said that these tires could be leaching bad things into the soil. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to transfer these into a different location because I don't want to be eating anything bad, you know. I'll be transferring them into this old wheelbarrow that we used to have as a garden bed. So this will be a herb wheelbarrow. I've got a couple of seedlings that I'm going to be putting in today and one established plant as well. So I'll show you what those are. I have a perennial basil, some lemon thyme, some more spinach, some Queensland blue pumpkins, some Lebanese cucumbers, some Kaisan chilies, and a very well established eggplant. So what I think I'll first do is transfer the herbs in the tyres into the wheelbarrow and get that going. First off, I'll take out the seedlings. Try and save my little babies. Thanks to the people that pointed out about the tyres as well. I really didn't have a clue about it. Yeah, so you've probably saved me from getting some kind of toxic poisoning. So now we have the wheelbarrow filled full of that nice soil. I'm now going to transfer the herbs into this and some of the other herbs that we've got over there. This will be a nice little herb section, I reckon. So I'll just try and put them all around. Some of the chives. And hopefully the damn slugs keep away from this. Bloody slugs. God. You'd think they would get the point. I don't want them here. My last remaining dill. The sole survivor. Right, I'll go get the other herbs and then I'll plant them. I'm going to put in some of the lemon thyme first. This stuff is really good for pastas. Oh my god, it gives like a lemony taste to your dishes. Oh, it's the bomb. Now for the perennial basil, this will be grown all year round. I didn't know that you could get basil that grew all year round, but apparently you can. So yeah, it's a bit of a... The leaf is a little bit different. It's not as silky and greasy as your regular basil. But yeah, hopefully I have a lot more basil growing all year round. How great would that be? Have it with tomatoes and mozzarella. Mwah! Basil. Basil there. Mmm. Right, I'll put that right next to the thyme. What I'll do next is put some of that pea straw down, and that'll keep the moisture in the ground as well. So yeah, I'll do that. This stuff is a bit wet now. Just be careful with any kind of pea straw or hay or anything like that. It can actually cause infections in your lung. I've known people to actually somehow get asthma after playing around in hay. That's pretty nasty stuff if it's wet. So just be careful if you're playing around with hay or pea straw or anything like that. The dust can be pretty bad for you. So there we have it. That's looking like a nice little herb bed. I can't wait to see these growing. What I'll probably do later on is I'll put a few of the snail pellets around just to protect them a bit more. And because it's above ground, our dog Ollie won't be able to get to them because he's a little snag dog and very stumpy. What I'll do now is plant some of the pumpkin and the Lebanese cucumbers. So the pumpkin will go here, and the cucumbers, we'll put the cucumbers, actually no, I'll put the cucumbers where they were last time, in here. They'll be protected now. Now first off, what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to dig up this ground and turn it over just a little bit, just to get some of the ground loose. So I'll just move all this topsoil off because that's the good stuff. Oh, there's a big rock there and there. Okay, maybe not. Cancel that because this ground's really shallow. I didn't realise there was a rock right there. Alright, plans change. Pumpkin is going to go with the squash. Right, so because we've got two squash that have been kind of chewed up and killed, I'll take them out. And we've got 4 pumpkin here, so I'll put them in the spare spaces around here. Hopefully give them a chance to grow without any slugs. Put one here, another one there. Pack them in nice and tight. Another one here. And another one here. This is going to be the pumpkin patch and squash. That's what that'll be. These are all planted now. I'm going to put a little bit of pea straw around them later on, and I'll put all the good juice on them so they start growing really nice. Now for the Lebanese cucumbers. These cucumbers are so tasty. I like them pickled. Yeah, I put them in tzatziki, heaps of different things. So yeah, let's plant these. Now because I had those damn slugs come in and just destroy my cucumbers, I'm going to put them around just the general area, and up here too. I think I'll pull that out because I don't need that in here. I'll put that there. So they're all planted. Now because the slugs love munching on my spinach, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put them into this pot. I'll use some of the soil that I got from those tyres and I'll put that in here, and then they can be established in that. That's what we do, yeah. Chuck it in the pot. Get the soil in the pot, yeah. Chuck the soil in the pot, that's what we do. Get the good stuff on top. The spinaches grow good for you. Yeah, da, ba, da, ba, da. This is going to be Spinach City. Population spinach. Alright, we've got our spinachos. They come out of the pot. There's like 8 here, so this will be a very, very dense pot. Sure, it might get a bit overgrown, but I'll just eat it as it grows. Now these are all established in here. Oh, I'll put some pea straw down afterwards and we'll do that. Now for the chili. Now I'm going to plant the chili right here. Oh geez, that's not going to do very well. My spade's not the best. Loosen up the ground a bit around it. Right, my little chili baby. Grow, big and spicy. My spicy little boy. Now, for this baby. Look how good it looks. It's already got little eggplants coming up. I'm hoping this will grow and I'll have massive eggplants. I've never been very successful when it comes to growing eggplants. I don't know what happens to them, but geez, they just always get, just don't grow. I have like little mutant eggplants and I don't want that. I want like real big ones, you know? Because every man's proud of their eggplant. I know a guy in Wagga, he's really ashamed of his eggplant. You know, when you put eggplant into the ground, you should use chickapoo or rooster poo, cuck-a-doodle-doo. It helps them grow. I'm going to put one of these wire cages around the eggplant as well, because I want to put some of the snail pellets around it and to prevent Ollie from getting to the snail pellets. What I'll do first, which I haven't done with any of the other seedlings, is put a bit of seaweed juice in the bottom of this hole. Put some of this good stuff in there. That should be enough. Give it the best start that I can possibly give it. Look at it, isn't it beautiful? I love the leaves. They're like black. Probably take some of the bottom leaves off, just so it's not expending its energy on the lower leaves, because they're not going to really get much sunlight either. It's planted! So what I'll do next is I'll put some of that pea straw down around some of these seedlings, and then some of that snail bait, and then I'll make a cage for this. Get this. More of this good stuff around. Give my baby spinach a chance. Bit of goodness around here. My baby. Look at my baby. Isn't it beautiful? Now for my pumpkins, yeah. Now what I'll do is I'll put some of the good juice on all these and all the other seedlings, and yeah, then I'll put some of that snail bait around and do that. Bit of fish juice. Drink, my pretties. Yes. Look how good the silver beet's looking at the moment. Let's come up a treat. The eggplants aren't going too good though. Some of this lettuce will be good for picking soon. Water, my child. Drink the nectar of the gods. Put that on here. On my Popeyes. On my capsicum. The coriander's going really good as well. I've had some of that already on some of my lamb. Cabbage. On the pumpkin. The raspberry's going alright. And now for the herbs. Grow, my pretty herbs. Always shake. So now I'm going to put some of that snail bait around and yeah, give these little babies a chance. And then what I'll do is put this wire cage around the eggplant. This is the snail and slug bait that I've got. It's pet friendly. only to a certain amount. If they eat heaps of it, it can be bad. So that's why I'm putting a cage around some of the plants and nets over some of them too, just so our dog doesn't eat them. Now to protect my eggplant, I'm going to get some of the wire and I'm going to put it around this. Now we have 2 little cages that I'm going to put around the eggplant. That should give them plenty of protection and protect Ollie as well. So yeah, we'll put that around now. One there. And get this bit around a bit more. Then one there. Now that's all caged up. So yeah, today was a bit of a quick one. Just put in some new seedlings, giving them a bit more extra protection, and yeah, everything seems to be going pretty good. So I'm going to give these a little bit of a water, and yeah, that should be it. So I don't know if I'll be putting out another one of these next week or not. We'll just wait and see. But I hope you enjoyed today's little session in the garden, and yeah, I'll see you in a couple of days. See ya.